Hey everyone, this is Wandering Voice Keen's Delirium, my favorite control spirit from the Nature Incarnate expansion. And this is England 6, my favorite anti-control adversary. So let's see if we can still do this. Initial explore happens in wetlands, which is probably the worst one that could happen. Yeah. Okay, good start. We G3 here. We find some defense for a different land type, but we really like the wind. We cannot threshold Carapace land, makes it a lot less interesting. Also, there's no Dahan in these lands, and we don't start with Dahan movement. So yeah, it's gonna be drift down. We gain 1 energy, we gain a wind, we gain a presence. Let's put our presence here to begin with for most adjacencies. And start with Frightful Keening and Turmoil's Touch. We have fast power, we can push our Incarnate twice. I'll go here and back, strive this city and this town, and put this stuff here. Then we burn an event, then we build in wetlands, and then we explore in mountains. Then we get to Frightful Keening, which we use to go here, pushing this town here, striving at once in the process, and generating 2 fear because we pushed into a land with invaders. And seeing that wetlands and mountains are our first 2 ravages, we don't really need drift down, so I'll use Turmoil's Touch to discard drift down and gain a minor into my discard pile. Call to Isolation is really good for us. Let's see, that's somewhat nice. Okay. Then we get to do 2 damage and 1 fear, the 2 damage being worthless against England, the 1 fear being nice, because this sets us up to not... well, actually it will generate a fear card next turn, which is a little bit awkward, because that's 1 turn early. Actually, yes, we don't do this, because then I can use Exhale next turn to prevent losing my Strife here, and not lose my and then generate a fear card the turn after to prevent the double build. I think that's better. So time passes. I'll G3 again, I'll gain a minor. We grab Veil of the Midnight's Hunt here, mostly because it's on element. I will go for 1 energy generation here. Also gaining 1 energy and 1 air. Placing this presence here, I guess. And then I'll play this and this. Gain, pay, ready up. So yeah, I'll move into this land. Striving this town, pushing it into my land 1. And well, now I have kind of a surplus move, right? Don't really know where to go with this. I guess I'll just go back. Strive this Explorer as well, just leave it here though. Then I'll use Exhale, generating 2 fear, preventing this land from losing its Strife in the Ravage, and I'll use Veil to kill this Explorer. That's my fast powers. So we enter the invader phase where we have an event, just distant exploration, that's really annoying. Then we do some damage in the disease land, This is actually nice here because we have 1 damage, so we can do 2 damage to the city, to the town I mean, and then kill it in the flow. And then we do 1 fear per land with invaders where Dahan outnumber towns and cities, so that's 0. Then we ravage in wetlands, nothing happens here, nothing happens here, no one is participating. We build in mountains, and we explore in jungles. Unfortunately also here. So, yeah. Cool, then we have our right innate, which generates 2 fear, and does... Oh, I of course needed to do the damage to a striped invader. So, it's this way around. I'm sorry. And then we destroy this town. With our right innate. And then time passes. Now this one will just ravage, that's fine. I'll gamble for a wind card to prevent this build here. I feel like that's worth it. So yeah, I'll G3 again. I'll gain a minor. Find 3 wind cards. That's a good gamble, I guess. Is the push from here there be monsters useful? I can use it to push the town out that gets built there. That's kind of nice. Then again, the town is going to pop up here anyways, so maybe it's not as important. Here the monsters is 2 fear and a push, terror turns to madness, adds strife at some point and can generate fear up until then. Guess I'll take that. Maybe there's an argument for dire metamorphosis, because that card just does a lot. But I feel like you win against England by being very powerful at the end, and dire metamorphosis is too much of a trade-off in my opinion. So I'll just take terror turns to madness. I'll gain 1 extra wind. I will go and get an extra moon to generate more fear. I got this extra element. Then no. I'll grab this, because then on the turn after reclaim I can go for the reclaim 1 already, which I think is very, very good. Also I gain 1 energy still from this, which I haven't taken. So 1 energy, 1 presence. I'll put a holy site here and play these 2 cards. And then we gain and pay and ready up. So we have 2 pushes of our Incarna. We'll go here and here, pushing this here and this guy here. That's it. Enter the invader phase, where we have an event, which is Rising Interest. And that's one we really like. I'll pay 1 energy to get it. So we return the top fear card to the box, and towns and cities to extra damage during Ravage. That's fair. Then we add a beast to a jungle without blight. And then we add a wilderness to a land with Dahan, which I think is most useful here or in the jungle. Nah, here's fine, I think. Then we have 1 fear card. May push up to 2 explorers from an inland land. I don't think this matters too much. I guess emptying this land is kind of nice, so push this guy here. And we build in wetlands, we build a city down here. Have to be a little bit careful about this land. And then we build a town here because of England adjacency rules. And we ravage in mountains where we blight here. And we build in jungles where we build here but not up here. And then we explore in jungles again. So here and here, and we build a town here. and we have to really start thinking about how we deal with this land. Yeah. Can just prevent this from doing anything by pushing the Explorer out now. So I guess I'll do just that. Yeah, so this Explorer goes, gets Strife, gets pushed and then pushed once more, so it ends up here with Twist Perceptions, and then we use Terror Turns to Madness to generate 3 fear, and then we use our Right Innate to generate 2 fear, and then time passes. And we got a Reclaim here. So we gain 1 energy and we get to move our Incarna to a land with our presence, which is this one, pushing this town out into this mountain here. Yep, that looks good. Yeah, so this is the one slightly awkward turn now. We have only 1 push. I guess I'll push a town out of this land just to keep it somewhat clean. Though also somewhat clean feels like it's a lie. It's not how it's currently looking. If I really wanted to do so in the fast I could, but it's unlikely to get 2 extra builds. Would need to be an event build. Don't think I'm going to play around an event build. If that happens, it happens. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play Twist Perceptions. And maybe just Terror Turns to Madness again, because I don't need to do that much this turn. That seems fair. So we gain, we pay, ready up. Yeah, and I'll go here, pushing this town out. That's my fast powers. Then we have an event, which is search for new lands. Okay, this guy goes here, that's fine. Then we push a beast to an adjacent land with no blight, it deals a damage there. Cool, I guess this guy's dead. And then Ravage, Dahan, Defend, whatever, that's fine. Fear card, had a Strife in land with Dahan, that's great, this strikes the city. Then we build in mountains, building a town here, nothing here. Ravage in jungles, nothing happens. Build in jungles, we build here but not in the back. And explore in sands. Here and here. And then we escalation build, oh actually in this mountain now. But that's fine. This is not yet a problem. What is kind of a problem is that this land is poisoned and going to build and ravage this turn, so I guess I'll drift down there or something like that. Okay, and time passes. Wait, no, I mean, I didn't do any of my powers yet. We do Terror Turns to Madness to generate 3 fear. We use our Right Innate, generating 2 fear. And then we have Twist Perceptions. Do I already push this city here? Maybe this dies in the Ravage. Yeah, I'll strive the city and push it into my land 3. Okay, that was everything. And time passes. G2, I think. So let's go here maybe. Then we play this. We reclaim. Do we reclaim Terror Turns to Madness? Seems really good. Next turn we really have to trigger our right innate here. So maybe we want to keep these two for next turn. Could Veil here, kill these two explorers so that we just have to push the town out and then get away from it. So yeah, that seems fine. This, I think. Yeah, and we reclaim Terror Turns to Madness here. Okay, and gain and pay and ready up. So we have 2 pushes on our Incarna. Wait, if we don't play this one but this one, we might be able to also empower our Incarna next turn, which is kind of nice. It actually gives us 1 energy back. Okay, 2 pushes. We want to go into our land 4. It's kind of getting a lot of stuff on the board and I'm not taking it out quickly enough. Like I need 1 more turn and then I can start killing some things. So I'll go here, push this town. Here I guess. Maybe this is just where I give up on keeping the board clean. It's not working that well anyways. Maybe I just push this here. And then I have 1 more move, which I guess just goes here and tries the city. Yeah, I can just G3 next turn, and then I have an extra wind, 3 moves, so I can go in here and run away again. Looks all pretty clean. Yeah, so this was my left innate. Then we use Veil to kill these 2 explorers, and then we drift down to defend here for 4. And we ready up. We have an event. Just bureaucrats. I think we have enough buildings for that. Yeah, we do. So we skip the highest number of matching land. Okay. So we don't build here and here. Not building in our land 5 is actually pretty nice. Let me put a disease token here to remember. And 2 fear per board with 2 or more beasts. We do have that. And some Dahan defense, whatever. Doesn't matter. We build in jungles. We ravage in jungles. We have defended. We build in sands. We skip the highest numbered matching one. And we explore in wetlands. We have an escalation build in our mountains here, which adds another city. Okay. Yeah, and then we do slow powers. We have our right innate to generate 2 fear. Did I forget to execute a fear card? Yes, right? Yeah, sorry. Gather. Yeah, I'll just... It says may, I'll just not do it because I forgot to execute it, but I earned this one. I didn't do 4 fear over the invader phase. I did 2 from the beast event, and I forgot to execute this. This is just hurting myself a tiny bit here, but I don't think it's too impactful. Okay, so we have Terror Turns to Madness and our Right Innate. Right Innate does 2 fear. So I'll do this now. And then we can use Terror Turns to Madness for pushing, if we want. Yeah, maybe we just push this town out. So strife it, push it out. And yeah, we did this 2 fear, so time passes. Yeah, and I think we G. Could also G2, which gets us an extra moon, which might be more valuable here to destroy 3 things. Yeah, I think that's better. And we just use Call to Isolation to push the surplus town out here. And then we roam around here and here. This can stay at 5. Yeah, I think I like this better. So we G2 here. We get these 2. It's actually one that we would like to get back. I could, instead of Frightful Keening, grab a Moon card. And I could have G3'd and get an extra push. But I think this actually works nicely. Yeah, I don't know, just put more presence on the board. Doesn't matter too much where it goes now. Okay, and it's fast power time. We use Call to Isolation to push the town out of the sands. We use Exhale, which doesn't really do anything. We just want the 2 fear and the elements, use it on this wetland. And then we have 2 Incana pushes and we get to empower. So we are now isolating. Which means going here is nice. So yeah, we go here and here, pushing this town into my land 4 and this town into my land 1. Yeah, that's all still fine. It's close but fine. Yeah, and then this land 6 is isolated and doesn't build. We can grab a moon here and get to destroy 3 things. That's pretty cool. I'm just confused now if I reclaimed something or not. Don't think I did. Yeah, I get to reclaim 1 thing still. So this is discard fodder for this. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. I had these 4 cards in hand and just put them on the table and was happy with what I was seeing. Just not enough moon. Yeah, okay. So we enter the invader phase, where we have an event, which is urban development. Cities to extra damage, that doesn't matter. Add a disease and ignore disease. That's fine. Do this here. And Dahan don't outnumber things. Oh, actually they do down here, so 1 fear. Then we have a fear card. Some defense, doesn't matter. Then we build in jungles. It's a city here. We ravage and sands, this destroys this, and nothing happens here. Build in wetlands, which is a town here. And then we explore in mountains. So here and not here. And then we build. And yeah, I want to do this in this wetland still. Actually a city, right? Yeah. Okay. Then we have our right innate, which is 4 damage and 3 invader destroys and 3 fear. So we just wait, we can go in there first. Yeah. So we go in there with frightful keening, generating 2 fear, strifing the city. Then we use our right innate here, which destroys 3 invaders, which is this city, and this city. Then we do 4 damage, destroying this town and this explorer. And then we just do 3 more fear. Yeah, and so we can make all these fear cards level 3. That's really good. And then we have Turmoil's Touch still, where we discard this one and gain 1 into our discard pile, which is animated Rockroot, not too relevant. Okay, that was my slow powers. Time passes. Yeah, so we reclaim, gain 1 energy, and we move our Incarna. Here, I think. Strifing this town, pushing it here. Yeah, and we just build another big damage turn. Basically, we can kind of just run back what we just played over and over. Maybe we don't need Call to Isolation anymore. That doesn't do anything this turn. Could push 1 town out. Do we do this for safety's sake? I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it by this point. Okay, so we use Exhale, making making Strife Invaders in this land not participate, and way more importantly, generating 2 fast fear. Then we have 2 Incarna pushes, which is into and out of this land again. So we strife this town, but probably leave it there. And yeah, we then go in here and strife the city. Yeah, it was fast powers, so we have an event. Okay, put the coastal town multiplying here. Then destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts, sure. And add a Dahan to a land with Dahan and no blight or disease. Can go up here. So they will ravage next. 4 fear cards. Some defense, doesn't matter. Invaders do not build in lands with Dahan, matters a fair bit. Remove 1 town or replace a city with a town. I prefer the removal, thank you. And in each land with 2 or more explorers, destroy 1 invader per 2 explorers. Well, that's not that many, so we get to kill a city here. Okay, then we build in sands, not here because there are Dahan. Build a town here. We ravage in wetlands, nothing happens here. We build in mountains, that's a city here. And here we lose the disease. And then we explore in jungles and wetlands. Here, not here because of our Incarna. And that's not a jungle or wetland, so whatever I'm saying, ignore it. And then it's slow power time. So I get to destroy an extra city here if I want, and I think I want. So I put one strife onto this city, pushing it into my land 2 with twist perceptions. Then I use my right innate in this land, destroying 3 invaders, which is this city, and this town. And I have 3 more damage to strifed invaders, which destroys this town. And then I have 3 fear. That's the right innate. Then I have frightful keening, which I'll use to move here, I think, pushing this town out. And this generates 2 fear because there's invaders present. And then I have Turmoil's Touch, where I will discard animated Rack Root and gain another random miner there, which is like Calls to Like, which is not very relevant. That's everything. Time passes. I cannot destroy this city fast, right? At least I don't see how. IG2 here, I think. This gets me this extra air. Yeah, and then I'll grab Exhale, doing some more fear. G2. Put another holy site like here or so. Get this one back with the reclaim. Doesn't really matter. Guess these 4. Gain, we pay, ready up. We defend 1 here. We get to push the Incarna 3 times. So we go here, here, and wait. Start in the jungle, go here, here, and here. Yeah. So we strive the city, we strive this town, probably pushing it into our land 4. And we strive an explorer here because we really don't like this guy. Then we use Exhale to generate 2 fear here. Call to Isolation. Guess we can push an extra Dahan in here. Yeah, doesn't really matter anymore. And then we have an event, which is Xenophobia. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't matter anywhere. Pushes is up to. We don't do these. Doesn't matter. At their gates is 2 fear. Then remove an explorer or town from an inland, or remove a city. That wins. GG. Good game. 2 blight only. Extra Dahan. Really, really nice. That felt good. That was attempt 2 at this matchup. First attempt I miscounted and kind of just ended up building too much in one land. But yeah, cool. Enjoy everyone. Bye bye.